Ha! Coming out of the whirlpool while stepping on air. Welcome, Lord God Sheng. He has become even stronger. Level 8. He says that he's level 8. If this is level 8, then I might as well cut off my head and accompany Dark Star Marshal Saint and the others. The guide. This is definitely at the level of the guide. Even if it isn't, it's definitely close. Are you ready? Strange, aren't ring seal experts almost completely wiped out? Why are there suddenly so many of them in just a short time? Looks like Harold rounded up the people from Black Demon Society and Dark Star. Everything is ready, we can leave at Alpha Nu Upsilon Tau Iota Mu Epsilon. Then let's go. On the plane. Those energy crystals have been completely absorbed, and my immortal cell numbers have shot up to 278, the effects of the energy crystals are just too good, as expected of a space-level resource that even advanced civilization experts want to harvest. Sitting next to him is like sitting at the stove eating hot pot with the sun behind you. And it's not just hot, it's boiling hot. Every time he breathes, it's like molten lava. Hey Harold, do you think that my punch right now can? Lord! There's still some leftover energy crystals gathered from Dark Star and Black Demon Society, I will immediately give them to you. Huh? Air, if I say that this is not what I meant, would you believe it? Fine, adding to the ones you gave me previously, it adds up to 1 kilogram of energy crystals. I have to say, Ring Seal is really rich. I can't help but recall that old adage in Dragon Nation, accompanying a king is like accompanying a tiger. I didn't understand it at that time, but now, I completely do. When beside someone who can dictate your death at any time, it's really like accompanying the god of death. It's so terrifying. Is it because my strength increased so quickly that my control over many areas is not complete yet? In this kind of situation, I need a massive battle. Only a very high-intensive battle would allow me to quickly master this strength. Otherwise, I'm afraid I won't be able to do the things that normal people do. For example, kissing my wife will immediately burn her mouth. If I stay with my family for a long time, my parents would be cooked by me. That would really be filial me. Pressure, I need pressure. The number of level 9 martial saints on Earth counted by the guide the last time was 24. Now that I have killed or injured 3 and after adding Harold, there will be 20 left. Can 20 martial saints really give me the pressure I need? If 2 martial saints can't give me pressure, then what about 20? 30. That should be enough, right? If that's still not enough, then I might have to place all my hopes on that so-called guide. Half an hour later. My lord, this is the place. This island is called the Thousand Saints Island. It's a name created by the World Martial Association. Thousand Saints, huh? I have to say, the martial saints on Earth are quite ambitious. What do we do next? Before the conference, there will be an evening banquet. Its main purpose is to allow martial saints to interact with each other. At the same time, submitting the list of items you want to submit to the World Martial Association. My lord, look. Life number 3 Soul Nourishing Liquid. It has a certain nourishing effect on the martial soul and can strengthen the martial avatar. Price, 2 kg of energy crystals / portion. Life number 3 Body Tempering Liquid. It has a certain tempering effect on the martial body and can strengthen it. Price, 2 kg of energy crystals / portion. These items that can be exchanged are targeting those at the martial saint level. Even the cheapest needs 1 kilogram of energy crystals. Looks like as a level 9, martial saint, you really aren't doing well. After 100 years, you didn't even manage to accumulate 1 kilogram. This. It's because I exchanged for some items before, so I don't have much assets left. But a few martial saints I'm familiar with owe me quite a bit of energy crystals. This time, I will collect the debt and give them to you. Hee hee. Still hiding something, what an old fox. Level 10 Will Protection Talisman. Contains STR of a level 10 expert's will, must be activated to use. Exchange price, 30 kilograms of energy crystals / talisman, quenched ink star iron, level 10 weapon ingredient. Exchange price, IG of energy crystals / gram. 30 kilograms, so Zhao Ji exchanged it from here. Having been a mortal god in Dragon Nation for more than 100 years, his background is indeed not comparable to that of Harold, the leader of an organization. The assets of the many martial saints who died in the Dragon Lion War might have also been swallowed up by this guy, Zhao Ji, you fat pig. These items are probably just meant to satisfy those country bumpkin martial saints, nothing but worthless scraps. The guide probably brought these minor items that his civilization don't use anymore, but even so, it's enough to make these country bumpkin martial saints sell everything they own just to scramble for it. First, he collects 90%, then he uses trash to trade, perfectly milking the last 10%. What a cunning strategy. Only by leaving Earth and stepping into the cosmos will one understand just how vast and boundless the universe is. Only then can you truly stand alongside the real martial artists. Right now, even if I stand in front of my parents, they probably won't even recognize me. My lord. Your disguise is truly perfect. Although your appearance has changed, you're still dazzling as always, handsome and perfect like a divine spirit. Even if you kiss my ass so hard that flowers start to grow, the energy crystals you need to hand over must not decrease by even half a gram. Yes. Then my lord, I will by heading in first. Everyone present is at least at the Grandmaster level, their appearance and abilities are all extraordinary. This is the true top-tier gathering on this planet, that Chen family birthday banquet cannot compare. Oh, it's Dong Xingyi and Lin Wanwan, looking at that brother-in-law's energy, it seems like he's back on the martial path. Amazing, he even shaved his head, does that signify that he's starting over from scratch? Let me see if there's any familiar faces. Even the Dragon Nation military came, they don't have their own martial saint level powerhouse, are they helping Tan Zhongyu and Lin Jingyue to fight for benefits too? They even sent the old experts, how rare, should I go and greet them? Ms. Fiona is here. The flower of our alliance. Ms. Fiona. This fairytale princess is nothing more than this. But her genes are extremely outstanding, truly perfect and far beyond extraordinary. Ms. Fiona. Ms. Fiona. What a beautiful person, like someone who came out of a fairy tale. Junior sister, if you had a stronger aura, you might not lose to her. Humph. Senior brother Dong, you are making fun of me again. She is the apple of the eye of the president of the World Martial Arts Association. I am far inferior to her in terms of status or appearance. Brother Dong, why don't you go up and give it a try? As a young talent from the Eastern Dragon country, it's possible we'll be favored by the other party. Don't laugh at me. There are so many people here who are better than me. Who am I? I just stepped out of the shadows and I don't want to be hit again. I heard that my eldest brother was also beaten by Lu Sheng and is now living in the shadow. Should I go and comfort him and exchange my experience of being beaten? My boss's family has two outstanding people, but they were both beaten by the same future brother-in-law. It's really a sin. If there is anyone who is worthy of this girl, I'm afraid it's only him. A corner of the banquet hall. Come come come. Cheers cheers. By the way, the daughter of the World Martial Arts Association President Cumberland has a background, qualifications, and appearance that are very suitable for the future god of our military. Should we send someone to negotiate with her? It's definitely worth considering. You can never have too many gifts. No, I don't agree. I have a huge population of billions, so why can't I find a top woman who is worthy of the god of my military? Humph. You are worshipping foreigners. That's right, we can't let that lion countryman from Cumberland get away with it. Besides, I remember that he seemed to have a crush on a woman in the military, who was from the boss's family. Then there is no need to think about it anymore, come on, let's not talk about this, let's drink, cheers. But I am so tired. I really shouldn't have come to this kind of party. You are the pearl of the world, and the pearl becomes more dazzling because of the praise of the world. They just want to possess me because I am precious, not because they simply admire my beauty. But you will eventually be taken from the crown. Didn't Lord Cumberland talk to you about this? What do you think? My great father told me that I'd better find my ideal partner before the end of this conference, otherwise he might not be able to help but make the decision for me himself. Such a grand event only takes place once every 10 years, and the world's top talents gather here. Fiona, I suggest you follow your father's advice. Even in this day and age, the best years of a woman's life are only a few decades. Well, if you really need to find a partner, at least, be like him. Huh? Someone is watching me. Fiona, this man is as beautiful as you. If you don't want him, please give him to me. Please, I haven't made my statement yet. Who said I don't want it? Why is she here? Have I been discovered? No. From what I just heard from the military, she is the daughter of Cumberland, the president of the World Martial Arts Association. Cumberland is probably one of the top martial saints in the entire Blue Star, otherwise he wouldn't be able to convince the public. Cumberland. I originally thought that the jokes of those old men in the military were a bit far-fetched. How could I marry Fiona? What I didn't expect was that Fiona would fall in love with me. It's so strange. I already have Dong Qingxue and I don't want to have anything to do with this so-called flower of the alliance, the pearl of the world. But many times, things don't go as planned. You should have tried all the food here. Do you have any good recommendations? Are all very good. What do you like most here? This. Are all. Really? I'll try it too. Really good. The man was very powerful and looked very young. I wonder which faction this young expert belonged to. There are so many evil geniuses in this world, and new faces emerge every once in a while, which makes people dare not stop moving forward. Yes, even a 9th-level martial saint could be pulled down from the altar. You said Lu Sheng. Is he really still alive? Huh. Didn't you see that all the senior military experts came out this time? In previous reigns of King Sejong, the military would always send young generals out, mainly to train young masters and help us fight for a share of energy crystals. This time it's different. It seems that he is preparing to fight for himself and pave the way for Lu Sheng, the future military martial saint, so Lu Sheng must be alive. You are right, it's a pity that Lu Sheng did not come to this conference. Ah, if Lu Sheng comes, there will be no suspense in the victory of Emperor Shizong this time, and our Dragon Kingdom will be able to get a larger share of the energy crystals. You said, when will Lu Sheng be promoted to martial saint? No one knows except himself. He can defeat a supreme martial saint at level 8. Once he becomes a martial saint, won't he be unstoppable? You are underestimating the martial saint level strongman. Lu Sheng is strong, but at least for the next 100 years, the number one person in Dragon Country will only be a master, and only a master. A cloud merge. The Supreme Martial Saint can't do it, the Beyond Martial Saint can't do it, and the Land Saint can't do it either. Lu Sheng left the banquet halfway. During the banquet, Lu Sheng talked with Fiona for a long time. Many people looked at Lu Sheng with jealous eaves. VIP high-class room. Sir. I've heard that your charm has captivated even the pearls of the world. You know about that too. Ha. This news has probably spread across the entire island of 1,000 saints. Have I caused trouble for you as your nephew again? Sir, as you know, as the president of the World Martial Arts Association and the leader of the Western Martial Alliance, there are quite a few 9th-level martial saints who want to be connected to Cumberland. Right now, you shine too brightly, and it's likely you'll become the center of attention. It seems Harold is being pressured by the martial saints. Don't worry, tomorrow Father will help you. We will definitely reclaim lost ground. The next day. This is the center of the island of 1,000 saints. There are a total of 30 different towers, each representing a martial saint. This time, 22 martial saints have arrived, 2 more than originally expected. Sir, I'll go up first then. The moment Harold left. So many killing intents focused on me all at once. Truly, beauty attracts trouble. If I were just one of Harold's followers, I'd probably be dead already. Fiona, is this the boy you're interested in? Father, you were the one who told me to choose a partner. I think he is quite good. In every way, he seems suitable to me. President of the World Martial Arts Association Cumberland. Fiona, choosing a partner can't be based solely on appearance. His strength is acceptable, but this man is Harold's nephew from the ring. The ring does not have a good reputation, and his strength is mediocre. Choose someone else. This one won't do. Father. Silence. The grand tournament is about to begin. If he survives, I will reconsider. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the rules of the World Masters Tournament. Before coming, Harold already explained them to me. There are 2 stages in total. This kid from the ring sure has guts. The first stage consists of all the great masters collecting energy crystals. The rules are similar to military exercises, attacking and competing with each other, and at the end, all the collected crystals must be handed over. Points will be awarded based on the quantity gathered. The second stage is a direct battle, also based on a point system. The sum of the points from both stages will determine the final ranking of each martial saint's strength. I don't care much about the points. The problem is figuring out how to make all 22 martial saints attack me at once so I can create the pressure I need to fuse my spirit and martial body. I've got it. In the first stage, I'll take control of all the energy crystals and refuse to hand them over. That way, those martial saints sitting high in their towers will surely jump like their backsides are on fire to come after me. I'll defeat them all one by one. Just imagining the scene excites M epsilon. Let it begin already, I can't wait any longer. Energy Crystal Collection Area. It's huge. With so many people watching, how dare he act alone? Is he brave or just plain stupid? Don't worry about others, focus on us. Stay close to me, or you might get attacked and robbed. Dojo Transcendence Team Brother Dong, take a group of people. We'll split up and act separately. If anything happens, report immediately. Understood. In my opinion, we should just find a place and rob others. Killing and looting is the fastest way to gain wealth. What's the point of putting in so much effort collecting when stealing is faster? Ha! At least let them collect first. What are you going to rob now? He, alright. We'll collect first, then rob everyone. This is no military operation, it's just a bunch of old scoundrels. Anyway. I just want to go home. This map isn't bad. With a quick scan using my mental energy, I already know where the energy crystals are. Should we collect a few first and then go looting? Someone's following us. Bah, I don't have time to play with them, I'll deal with them later. Damn it. This kid is really sly, he escaped so fast. Escaping now doesn't mean he can escape forever. What kind of lowlifes think they can get close to Lady Fiona? This time, he won't make it out alive. At the same time, at the top of the tower on the island of 1,000 saints, why didn't Enshing and Lei come this time? Who knows? Maybe they're busy. Though it's an advantage for Harold. Without Enshing and the Black Demon Society interfering, his ring can take a larger share. I just worry they're trying to bite off more than they can chew and end up choking themselves. Don't you think, Harold? They couldn't come. Hee. They're already at the bottom of the sea, and soon you will join them. Mom, why are so many people against that martial saint? Everyone wants to be Cumberland's son-in-law, but not everyone is qualified. Not even having the backing of a martial saint is enough. If it were just a common martial saint, maybe. But this is Cumberland we're talking about. He's not only the president of the World Association, but his strength is among the top 5 on the planet. Harold, being one of the weaker martial saints and much less his nephew, how could they ever hope to reach that high? Ah, what a shame. That boy was quite handsome, and I thought they made a good match. Mom, if it were under your influence, would it be possible? Hee. What are you saying? I once encouraged Brother Dong to try and win over Fiona. Don't have that kind of idea again. Oh. 8,000 meters under the sea, if this thing glows, it means we've found energy crystals. According to the Spark Resource Database, energy crystals are a form of crystallized energy that leaks from the planet's core to the surface. It's like blood oozing from a wound or sap from a tree. In a sense, it's a renewable resource. Since this is the first collection, there are especially many. But after each harvest, they decrease. No wonder it's only done every 10 years. But I must collect as many as possible, the more, the better. After all, I don't plan to hand them over. The more wealth I hoard, the more greed I'll awaken in the martial saints. And with greed, comes motivation. With motivation, I'll get the pressure I need. Don't disappoint me, martial saints. Just by collecting at random, I've already gathered over 100 kilos. It's hard to imagine that this planet contains such an immense amount of this incredible substance. It's time. Let's move on to the second phase. Expansion of mental power. After using the energy crystal, my crystal visualization method improved immensely, transforming into a humanoid form of violet crystal. My mental power has become much stronger. I don't know if my mental strength has reached level 9, but it definitely surpasses level 8 both in quantity and quality. What a coincidence. Let's start with you. How much do you have? Not much, a little over 100 grams in total. I think mine doesn't even reach 100. I have over 300. Very well, I also have more than 300. Adding it all together, we have around 3 or 4 kilos. In the previous competition, we only managed to collect between 2 and 3 kilos of energy crystal. This already surpasses last time. And we still have plenty of time. If we're lucky and take some from others, surpassing 5 kilos wouldn't be impossible. Didn't you say what if someone takes ours instead? How could that be possible? In Minjiutang, we are all united, and besides, brother Xing Yubiao is leading the group. Who could take anything from us? Wait a minute, who just spoke? It's that guy from Huanin. That brat dares to face all of us alone. Oh, looks like you have a lot of confidence in your strength. Confidence? Well. Maybe a little. What? Brother. Did that guy from Huanin do something? How is it that brother Xing already fell? Huh. We didn't even see him move. This scene. And that look in his eyes. It's him. How can it be him? This is impossible. 10 minutes later. The energy crystal. Are you giving it to me? Yes. Yes. I'll give it to you. 1 kilogram. Not bad. You can go. Thank you, sir. He's terrifying. Too terrifying. That place before, there was an entire elite squad there. And now. I have to run. I can't stay in this competition. There's just a massive hole left. All of them. Evaporated. Picking them off like this is too slow. Going after each person one by one is too much trouble. I got it. It's better if they come to me. I remember that the start of the drone spectacle works similarly. Still not flashy enough. I need to add some special effects. Come on, hurry up. I can't wait any longer. Inside the island of 1,000 saints. Huh? Why can't I see his image? Change it. Keep changing. There he is. Stop. Leave it on that one. Looks like our Pearl of the World is very interested in that handsome guy from Huanin. But it seems Lord Cumberland's barrier won't be easy to overcome, hee. Why is everyone suddenly gathering in one place on the map? What is that? Some time ago. The expert under the command of Marshal Saint Zhongyu was among the top 10 in the last competition. His strength is not bad at all. I saw Xing Yuzong 10 years ago. His skill was slightly inferior to Tang's, but his talent and intuition were superior. By now, Tang may no longer be his match. Tang is our top disciple, nearly 100 years old, and one of the strongest. Did Mother really say that Tang is no match for Xing Yuzong? How unexpected. Is Xing Yu really that strong? After all, he is Tan Zhongyu's most valued disciple. If Xing Yuzong ever reaches the 9th level, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know much about Huan Yin's strength, but if he's strong, he's probably at Xing Yupiao's level. He's facing the entire Ming Yutong group alone this time, he's in serious trouble. Mother, He's already on his knees. Is this really Ming Yutong's #1 fighter, the one Mother said surpassed Master Tang Ji in strength and could reach the 9th level? I really misjudged him. That boy, Huan Yin. His strength is astonishing, absolutely overwhelming. Did you just see that? It was unbelievable. Oh, heavens. Completely defenseless. In this great sect competition, is there really someone this powerful? Everyone, stand up. What? What the hell is this kid trying to do? Don't tell me. He plans to draw everyone to him. That boy from Huan. He wants to become the sole king of this global sect tournament. Father, I have made my decision. This man. He is the life partner I've always dreamed of. A gathering of elites. It's that boy from Huan who has caught Lady Fiona's attention. Where did he get so many energy crystals? Did he do it on purpose to attract our attention? Arrogant. But I like it. Beyond the dojos, beyond the army. The greatest sects from all factions are here. Hey. You've got guts, kid. Hand over the crystals, and for Lady Fiona's sake, we might let you live. Kid, I don't know where you got all those crystals, but to dare draw our attention. It seems you've never heard of the Black Hand. Something doesn't feel right. Even we wouldn't dare to face so many people at once. How can this boy dare to do it? Does he have some secret plan? Challenge me. Defeat me. Kill me. And all these crystals will be yours. Kill him. We are the Blade Twins, subordinates of the Martial Saint of the Rose from the Eagle Kingdom. Please, grant us divine power activation. The Blade Brothers, ranked among the top 5. Were sent flying without even touching him. What? Damn it. Quick, dodge. What power? If I hadn't been cautious and rushed in, I wouldn't have been able to dodge that attack. This guy isn't just an arrogant madman. It's a trap. He wants to crush us all in one sweep. This is like moths to a flame. Cough cough. An enemy like this is invincible. Brother Dong, run. Brother Tang Ji. Divine power activation. Rise. What the hell? This is a water barrier formed from psychic energy. He's also a master of mental energy. A barrier of this magnitude. Not even a 9th level martial saint could pull this off. Since you're already here. Do you really think you can leave without leaving something behind? Brother Tang Ji. Stay back. Brother Dong, I'll hold him off. Go up. Did you just say? You'll hold me off. Who gave you that confidence, Lin Jingyue? Core energy, we will also give everything to you. Activating mental power. This is fine. Yes, more or less, the warm-up is over. It's time to go back. The formation of the Martial Saints. This will be an unprecedented battle, truly exciting. Are we really still alive? Did we really just have to hand over the energy cores to survive? The power of an 8th level cultivator in the Grand Realm is terrifying. It's unimaginable to face such a monster. He hasn't reached the 9th level, and yet he slaughters elite Grand Cultivators as if they were dogs. Impossible to comprehend. Almost. Could he compare to St. Lu? Now that I think about it, my desire to challenge the world and prove my invincibility was so ridiculous. In this world, there are too many people 10 or even 100 times more talented than me. What a shame that St. Lu didn't come. Otherwise, this guy wouldn't be acting so arrogantly. Only a monster can deal with another monster. Ha! Did he leave? He took all the energy cores and just left. The fact that the West produced such a monster is unimaginable. If our army's future deity were here, maybe he could compete with him. Stop talking nonsense. If our army's future deity were present, he would defeat that guy like a dog. No matter how strong that kid is, he can only show off in front of us. Would he dare provoke a martial saint? That's true. Actually, before coming, I was worried something might happen, so I secretly hid some of my energy cores elsewhere. Compared to those who lost everything, it's already quite a lot. Besides, we were lucky. Almost everyone took a beating, but we only got a little hit. Ha! That means our fortune is rising. We turned danger into opportunity. Come on, let's drink. Martial Saint Tower of the Thousand Saints Island. Harold, is this boy really your nephew? What's going on here? Harold. What exactly is happening with your nephew? He hasn't reached the 9th level, and yet he holds almost absolute dominance over those in the 8th. He can no longer simply be called a genius. Such talent places him among the nobles who could ascend within our martial saint caste in the future. It's hard to believe that such a bloodline comes from Harold's family. Father, with such extraordinary talent, what else could worry you? His character and personality still need to be evaluated. We will talk when he arrives. This is great, Father. Even Big Brother couldn't withstand a single move against him, and yet, he let us all go. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, it would be hard to imagine that a genius of this level exists in the world. But if we compare him to that person... Times are changing too fast. More and more monsters are breaking the rules and surpassing our understanding. I really am getting old. Mom, are you talking about St. Lou? I heard that in the past, St. Lou caught the attention of Marshal St. Mingyu and almost became his final disciple. Is that true? Tan Zhongyu, known as Marshal St. Mingyu, discovered many hidden talents in his lifetime, but he ended up overlooking the brightest jewel of all, St. Lou. I bet he's still regretting it to his core. The competition is about to end. After plundering everyone, St. Lou left the extraction point, and the remaining participants began the final collection of energy cores. However, most of the loot had already been taken by St. Lou. In total, the participants only managed to gather 132 kilograms of energy cores, barely 1/5 of what was obtained in previous editions. All the martial saints stared at the sea. But they knew that the true spoils were in the hands of that young man, who seemed like a king. However, his figure had yet to appear. Harold, that boy crushed his bracelet. Don't tell me he ran away. He's your people. If something like this really happened, you'll have to take full responsibility. Hey! Answer, Harold. Seriously? You're asking me about this? I have no idea either. He's a dragon that can't be provoked. If he really takes those hundreds of kilos of energy cores, there's nothing I can do about it either. I'm done for. Everyone's convinced that St. Lou is my nephew. If this gets out of control, those martial saints could tear me apart with their bare hands. Lord Lou, please come back quickly. He has arrived. This. What a massive energy core. After measurement, the total is 555 kilograms. Hiss dash. This is incredible. Young man, you have done very well. This time, the energy core collection has reached between 500 and 600 kilograms. That's almost 50% more than the last edition, which means the amount we can distribute will far exceed previous years. Your excellence is undeniable. The final victory and glory belong to you without a doubt. Tell me your name, for you have earned the right to be remembered by all present. It's him. This is the man that I, Fiona, have chosen. Only he has the right to take the brightest jewel of my crown. This arrogant young man from the seal ring. I fear that in the future, he will advance unhindered. Damn it. Not even when I reached the rank of Grandmaster did they treat me like this. Respected Marshal St. Cumberland, before I reveal my name, there's a small question I would like to clarify. I wonder if the distinguished lords present could answer it. Would that be possible? If you have a question, speak plainly. I appreciate the Lord's magnanimity. My little question is, how is it possible that you, who are so useless, occupy such high towers and dare to call yourselves saints? What did you say? Incredible. Is it really him? The first step is to destroy the tower. Collapse. It's dangerous. Get down now. Who the hell are you? If you defeat me, I'll tell you. Damn it. You guys. You're still watching. Come help me, quickly. The president of the World Martial Arts Association, the leader of the Western Martial Alliance, one of the 5 great martial saints of the world, Cumberland. He's being stomped under his feet. Unable to defeat a young Eastern martial artist of the 8th level who appeared out of nowhere. Beaten so badly that he's begging us for help. Ridiculous. Let's attack together and kill that damn Easterner. Prepare to face the wrath of all Western martial saints. Energy crystals. This is our chance. Let's take advantage of the fight. The spoils only belong to the final victor. How dare they break the rules? Ha! Looks like Western martial saints grew strong on pills. You're too weak. Let's see who else wants to break the rules, you greedy bastards. How can he be so strong? This doesn't make sense. Why does someone like him exist? Harold, who the hell is he? This battle will undoubtedly be recorded in history. Year 317 of the martial era, on the Blue Star, 21 9th level experts. Fought against the Western Saint on the island of 1,000 saints, in the Great Sand Ocean. And they were utterly defeated. Gua! Is he planning to destroy this entire island? I won't accept this. Everyone, together dash. Avatar manifestation. It's him. It really is him. No wonder he held back against us, damn it. After all the twists and turns, the one beating everyone up again is Lu Xing's brother-in-law. Damn it. Is this the future god of our army? I meant it. There can't be this many monsters that defy logic in this world. Ha ha ha. Only a genius of this caliber deserves to be revered as a god by our entire army. Our militia will thrive. It will rise in glory. A single man. Facing over 20 martial saints. My God. Why? Why did the man I trusted suddenly change, beat up my father, and start fighting against all the martial saints? Why? Quick, princess, let's go. This place is dangerous. It's been a while. Martial Saint, are you still not going to reveal your avatar? Still hiding it? Do you really need to feel pain to give your all in battle? In the 7th tower of the martial saints, I shattered your will's projection countless times. Now I finally have the chance to strike you in person. Humph. Lu Yun. Ming Ren. Tan Zhongyu has finally made his move. The invisible slashes are his ultimate technique. He attacked. But why can't anything be seen? No. There's no doubt he used his full strength. Tan Zhongyu has reached this level. Fa Tian. This feeling. Something invisible is approaching. Wow. What's happening? Did he block that invisible attack? There's some power there, but not much, barely anything. So, how does it feel? Has your head cleared a bit? Tan Wusheng, if you don't use your technique and your full power now, I'm afraid you won't have another chance. I underestimated you. Then let me show you clearly. The divine power of Tan Zhongyu. This Oriental is manipulating immense power from heaven and earth. The wind rises, and the clouds stir. That's the Faxiang technique of the Eastern Martial Grandmaster. It reaches over 1,400 meters tall, even Cumberland couldn't compare. How can the power of Mingyu, the Martial Grandmaster of Longwa, be this terrifying? He's barely been at the 9th level for less than 20 years. No wonder Cumberland previously said he wanted to recruit him as vice president of the Martial Association. It seems he was serious. I've been a Martial Grandmaster of Longwa for decades, and yet I didn't know Tanyu had reached such a level. My will is like a sword, destined to cut all things at their root. Lu Sheng, when you tried to use us at the 9th level as your whetstones, didn't I do the same to you? Today, I must thank you. I have a feeling. After this battle, he will surely reach an even higher realm. Die. You know something? I've seen sword flashes 10,000 times brighter than yours. Fifth form of the fist art. Star destruction. Ugh. What is this immense power? Yuwa. Rupture. Why, are you so strong? Did you just mention, a whetstone? You, Tan Zhongyu, think you're worthy? What? Has Tan Zhongyu also fallen? And you all? Do you think I called you here just to watch the show? Boy, you're too arrogant, at least I'm a grandma. Don't forget. I called you here to get beat up. Gua.